Hello, my beautiful Pisces. This is the extended reading for May 2023. And I believe this has to be a little bit more of a general reading for all Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. And I think it's a general info kind of meaning. So the lesson that we learned, which I did a short version on TikTok, was grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So I feel like sometimes you get to the point where you're like so hyper focused on one thing that you forget about the other things. And that's true because it shows us with the 10 of Pentacles. This is typically a card of work-life balance issues, and really striving to be like, okay, I can tap out at 4:30 and I need to go home and I need to nourish myself. I need to nourish my family. I need to be with spirit, whatever it is that is like your self-care and just living your life. We as Americans have been really conditioned to work nonstop. And that's not what we're meant to do here. We're supposed to use our gifts for a certain period of time, and then we tap out and we, enjoy our lives. That's what we do. You also got the Ace of Swords, okay? The Ace of Swords tells me that there's some sort of, and you got the Seven of Wands, okay? So I feel like you're going to get some insight, and it's going to be kind of a quick response. It's going to be like a quick message of like, oh crap, if I don't change, I'm going to have a problem. And I feel like you're going to go through a space here where you see everybody's like pointing the finger. Just because you feel like everyone's out to get you doesn't mean they are, okay? Sometimes I feel like you need to kind of take a little bit more responsibility for yourself and for your actions and for your choices. Now, you might be saying, well, we need the money. You do need the money. Everyone needs money. Money is a currency. Money is a flow, right? And if you block it with negative thinking about money and that you don't have enough, then you will never have enough, okay? So let's go ahead and see what else Spirit has to offer you for May 2023. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. This is you. So you're definitely emotionally wise, and I feel like you do have some like really mature thoughts about what's going on in your life right now. You can see this person is pregnant. This is like mother love. She's got the offering of the it looks like a lobster or something like that, which is a sentient being, and you've got the cat down there playing and the fish are all excited. So I do feel like you're feeling what I feel is overwhelmed. I feel like you've kind of tipped over the scale of like needing to take care of everyone, and now you're just getting kind of run ragged, okay? So sometimes you need to ask for help. So let's see what's in Temperance. So you're showing up as Temperance. Again, look at her balancing, work-life balance, right? So trying to find balance. This is tree pose. This is the basically 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot in emotion, and getting aligned with spirit. I feel like sometimes even you just asking your higher self, okay, I am overwhelmed. What do I do first? What should I do first? And spirit is right there to guide you. God is there to say, hey, don't book that next job. Like literally you need to stop and finish the old job. You're looking at your family here. This is the 10 of Cups, right? And this is everything you've ever hoped and dreamed of in terms of family. And I feel like you're afraid that's going to change, or like your circumstances are going to change. But let me just tell you, there's plenty of cups there. You're always going to have plenty of food. God always provides us what we need. God, Goddess, whoever you worship, okay? They always provide you what you need. You just need to have a little bit of faith in something bigger than yourself, because you are not in charge. At the bottom, we have Judgment. So it does feel like there might be, maybe you've gone through this before where you've really stressed out over, and I feel like I did a reading for Pisces somewhere else where it was like you were really stressed out over something and you've gone through this, with like an addiction or something. Like you've done this before. Yeah, that's what it was. I think it was your love reading. You've gone through this addiction or something before where there wasn't enough money, and you guys have talked about it, and now it's back, and it's like you're doing it again, and it's really, this is judgment. This is like, okay, it's time to pay the piper. Like, quit screwing around. Like, quit spending more than what you're bringing in. You don't have to spend every day. You can really balance things out with that. In the past, yeah, the Six of Swords. It looks like at one point you were moving on. Like you were just taking all of your thoughts and you're like, that's it. I'm moving on. You know, I know what I know. I'm taking the kids and I'm going. And I feel like you were really emotionally invested and you were like, screw this. I'm done. Like, I know that this is not going to get better. So I feel like it's just come around again. What's in your subconscious is the Ten of Swords. You're like, Jesus, is it over? Like, I cannot handle another. You're like, I can't handle another obstacle. But if you can reframe it into an opportunity, and either it's an opportunity to come forward and be like, look, I need to charge my clients more. I need to, make sure you're getting paid with your worth. That's what I'm saying. But also like, be cognizant of what's coming in and what's going out. Very, very simple. What's in the King of Wands is in the right in the position of in the future if nothing changes. So the King of Wands is Leo, Sag, Aries energy, and it looks like he's like wanting to plan a trip, but what's crazy is he has no plan. Like he's got paper down here and he's got these worldly visions, but he's not telling you like there's nothing down there about what's in the bank. There's nothing down there about bills that are coming in. It's just like this grandiose, dreamy like sense, but yet there's no stuff there. And typically the King of Wands is on his stuff, but it feels like, he's gonna like do this grandiose thing, and you're like, no, we're not ready for that. Okay, so what's going on, Pisces energy? So get some perspective, literally get outside of your head, hang upside down if you need to, invert. And this is about getting a different perspective and maybe seeing the bigger picture and really calling on your higher self and go, okay, what should I do? What's going on around you is the Queen of Pentacles. So you have every opportunity to make what you want to. When I asked you to go ahead and make, you should charge more, you should definitely charge more. Okay, this is the Beyonce card. So this is all about like being very fulfilled in your career. It's about being paid for your career moves. It's about being stable. So it's all there for you, not to rely on something else. In your hopes and fears, we have the Five of Cups. So we have these two cups up here that are full and completely full, and then we're dumping out these ones out into the ocean to let it go, right? Let it go, and if it's supposed to come back, it's supposed to come back for you. So typically with this card, I say, like, you've got to dump out the cups to make sure that you can fill them up with the right things. Okay, so I feel like you're scared to let go, but you're also scared to keep things. Okay, and I think that's something, again, you need to kind of call upon your higher self and ask, like, what am I supposed to do next? Final outcome is the Seven of Pentacles, which tells me you've done the work, you've put in the right amount of work for you in terms of your stability. And I feel like you have the money mindset. Like you have the right mindset of like ebb and flow. It's your partner, your business partner, your marital partner, your house partner, whatever it is. Like they're the ones that are like trying to spend all the time, and they're not cognizant of what's going out or even the time that you're putting in. So best wishes to you, Pisces. I will look forward to chatting with you again in a couple of weeks. If you'd like a more personal reading, in the description box below, there's several areas of ways to get a hold of me to see if I'm the reader for you. I usually like to chat a little bit before I agree to do a reading for you, because I don't believe I'm the reader for everyone. But anyway, I hope you have a wonderful May, and I will talk to you soon. Toodaloo.